What is up, everybody? So for today's video, we're going to be doing a review on Sweet Tooth. This is going to be a review on season 1 through 3, which is basically the full show. Me and my mom binge watched this. Actually, me and my parents binge watched this. Me and my mom put my dad onto the show. So basically, from season 1 to season 3, I got hooked in right away. Basically, like, the concept of a virus taking over this world and then human/animal hybrids being birthed. I don't know if it's and like throughout the whole show, you're like wondered with the question, like, is this virus like the start of the human/animal hybrids? And dude, the ending of the fucking show that ends the whole show, I feel like they did it justice, bro. I honestly feel like they did it justice with how they ended the show, on how the things, like, basically from season 1, you have a main concept. You have a boy trying to find his mom. That's the basic concept of season 1. Season 2 is, spoiler alert if you're trying to not to watch, season 2 before this. Well, basically, what ends up happening is the general ends up taking Gus and all these animal hybrids. And the basic premise of him is, oh yeah, I'm trying to make a cure, but I'm also trying to end these animal hybrid lives, bro. Like, the season 2 is just like basically a prison escape season. Like, that's basically the whole season 2. Season 3 is basically the same premise as season 1, where you have Gus trying to find his mom. And basically, the whole concept from the end of season 2 to the start of season 3, when they rescue all the animal hybrids, they end up living in this sanctuary. Not the sanctuary, but they end up living in this this couple's house that we met in season 1. And it's just like, we don't ever see them in season 3. Like, the only time we see them is at the final episode. That's it. That's the only time we see them. So, like, the fact that they show like how the animal hybrids ended up with the people, but they don't show them after. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're telling me that this whole time they were safe during the trying to find Gus's mom? Like, there's no other generals or anything. Like, yes, there's like this. There's the lady with the 4 dogs, and like, yeah, they're trying to find, freaking Gus, and they're trying to find him to see if they can find the cure, because basically Gus is how you would say, like The Last of Us, like Ellie. He's basically Ellie in this situation. And this whole show is just, from start to end, this fucking concept of animal and human hybrids, and the humans hating them. Like, they fucking hate these people. And it's just like, bro, like, just because they look different, and then, like, bro, like, the concept of people trying to forcefully change people is just like that. I feel like the idea and the message of this show is what brings the show to light, I feel like. And with that being said, I honestly really recommend the show. If you are a fan of the description of Netflix said that this is The Last of Us meets E.T. And I was like, to be honest, it kind of is like that. Not gonna lie. Based on just like the animal human hybrids, is just like, them being birthed into like this world and then having people not accept that. That's just like, that's the total ET point, bro, of having a person that's not from our world and then us not accepting that. Like, what the fuck? I don't know, man. Like, this show, to me, I feel like this show is one of the good shows that is seen on Netflix. In my opinion, Netflix has good movies, but they rarely have good shows. This is one of the good shows, I feel like. And it's only 3 seasons. I honestly feel like it took us probably like a month to watch, maybe not even a month, probably like a few weeks just to watch the whole thing. And it's just, in my opinion, it got me wanting to watch it again. That's how like good the show is. So I would really recommend watching this show. And yeah, man, freaking. By the way, this is based on a DC comic. I did not read the DC comic, but after I saw the show, I looked up the DC comic. The people in the DC comic did not look like the people in the show. I'm saying that right now. I'm saying that right now, dude. If y'all seen the comic and y'all seen the show, y'all be like, okay, these are 2 completely different people, bro. But I mean, I have not read the comic, so I can't say, oh yeah, this is a shot-for-shot story of what the comic is. But based on what I've seen on the show, that the concept, the story of the show, like, that's good enough for me. You know what I'm saying? So out of a 10, I would probably give this an 8 out of 10. I would really recommend it. And you know what? Yeah, man, I feel like you have to watch it. On some real shit, you have to watch it.